I've lived in Toronto my whole life. It's an amazing place, a metropolis respected around the world. You could say it towers over the competition. So don't get me wrong when I tell you that after all these years, I still felt like something was missing in my city life. A year and a half ago, I found my new home, and it was right under my nose the whole time. Kensington Market, a place full of life, heart, and a multitude of culture. A place where hippies, yuppies, and punks meet up at the same corner and order a coffee from the same counter. This is Ruben. We have coffee together almost every morning. I like to call him my 90-year-old boyfriend because he likes when I tell people that. He's been sitting at this corner at Augusta and Baldwin almost every morning for over 45 years.
When I had the kids growing up, which have 6 boys and 1 girl, we used to come in here, I used to bring them down here for ice cream. I used to buy the meat. We used to be in a butcher shop right there. For what I saw at that time, I guess it brought me back.
Like Ruben, now that I've found Kensington, I don't want to leave. There's something special here.
Kensington is very bohemian. It's very open to different, people from, you can be openly gay, you can be openly homeless, you can be openly crackhead, you can be openly anything in this neighborhood. Yeah. And the neighborhood will accept you for who you are.
Kensington is no private club. You don't even have to be a resident to enjoy it.
It's unpretentious. It's very homey. It's very, you feel close to other people. And here where people would say hi to one another than anywhere else in Toronto.
The problem is I think they want to turn it into a tourist area with restaurants. Because somehow they want to make it like Paris. But this is a market. I won't say in a few years, they probably do it. 20 years or so. But as long as we're here, they're not going to do it.
Business 101 tells us to strike while the iron's hot. So I wonder, can a community thrive without losing its roots?
It's just a matter of time before other people who have a lot more capital just come in and start kind of pushing their way around because they don't want to be left out. Kensington's almost like a maiden in distress tied to the train tracks, and there's a train 2,000 miles away coming in slow motion, and yet that train is going to get here eventually.
This has always been a community of businesses and houses, but people try to speak for the businesses, but when they do speak, it's not for what's the best interest for the business itself, all of the businesses, but more what is beneficial to them.
A community built on its differences has so many voices. Sometimes we just have to listen.
Every store was a Jews, not anymore. Now it's all Chinese, Portuguese.
Because there is all these different cultures and different dynamics, the flavor in this neighborhood is unlike anywhere else in Toronto.
That's friendly service, right, baby? There you go.
People with mohawks will be talking to the suit guy, and the fish guys will be speaking patois. It's just multicultural and multi-diverse in people, and that's what I like.
You know what every single person wants in their coffee. You know their name, you know everything about them, and you have something to say. But you might not know what they do or what their business is, but you know something just to make them smile, and that's worth more than a cup of coffee.
232 people off my heart. That's see, I dream cappuccinos.
Take a moment, grab a coffee, and discover one of Toronto's most unique communities, Kin of Kensington, introducing you to the places and faces that define Kensington Market.